Tyrone.
What's up, guys?
Can hey, can you just do you feel this last game was the best game from start to finish as far as the pressure you applied as a defensive line and overall 5 games into the season? How would you assess that the defensive front is playing?
Yeah, I definitely do think that. I think that we, started to come together a little bit more up front, and get a lot more pressure on the quarterback and do our job. Play our assignments and do it well. Obviously we have a lot of improvement, and we need to figure out some things as far as how we're going to attack, but. I feel like we're doing better and better at that, and with another week and an extended week of preparation, I think we could just keep going and getting better and improving every day.
How does Kyler Murray challenge you guys in terms of assignments and knowing where you need to be and being fundamentally sound in your gaps and things like that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's agile, shifty guy. And he makes plays when he gets out of the pocket, and he's going to be, one of those quarterbacks where we got to control our rush, and obviously, work together. 4 equals 1. This game is going to be crucial. So yeah, obviously we know the where he's a weapon, and we got to try and control that, without giving away too much. We just we're going to rush together and, scheme it up.
How would you assess how you played this year? How would you assess how you played in 2020?
I don't think I played, to the levels that I want to play. No excuses by me. I gotta get better. I feel like I'm rushing okay. Could finish some opportunities there, but playing the run, obviously it's a little bit different than how I've played it in the past, and just got to get better at how we do it here, and that's what we're doing every day. We're trying to improve every day, and it's kind of urgent. We got to get it going. And I got to get it going.
I'm sorry. How is your health, and what are y'all doing without Tristan now? And have you seen so many injuries? I mean, from offensive line to Dak to linebacker. I mean, you guys have had a rash of injuries that to overcome this season.
Yeah. Tristan going down, that's gonna hurt us as a D line. He was playing well, and he was learning this system and learning this the way the D-line's played, under Coach Tom Sula. He's learning it well, and obviously I'm gonna have to step up, at that role, or any role that they need me at, across the D-line, and just go play ball. The injuries have definitely hurt us, and obviously the big one to 4 was. Devastating, and you hate to see it, especially to a man like that. He's an incredible individual, on and off the field, and it's always sad to see. But again, I got my 4s raised high all the time, and I'm a supporter of 4, to the end. So I just hope to see the best for him, and I told him, when I talked to him, Dak for president anytime.
Are you good to go? Are you healthy?
I'm not. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by am I healthy, good to go? I'm year 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying you were limited last week. I'm just trying to figure out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that issue's gonna be there, but I'm not gonna be limited anymore. I'm gonna go through that and figure that out. On my own. And because this is where I'm obviously going to be a much more needed piece with the injury of Tristan, but I'm good to go. I'm always ready to go to battle with my teammates, and I think it should be pretty fun. But yeah.
obviously an emotional Sunday, Tyrone. What's it been like this week for you guys as you try to kind of regroup and rally around having lost Dak?
Yeah, obviously everybody cares for Dak, and he's a leader on this team, and he's still gonna hopefully be around and be able to have his presence throughout the building. But we gotta pick up, and the people that gotta step up are gonna step up, and this is NFL football. It's there's been years like this throughout my career where it's crazy how things happen, and unfortunately our luck hasn't been luck hasn't been on our side this year, and a lot of things happen, but that's how years go, and sometimes you get the good year, sometimes you get the bad year, and right now we're trying to make the best out of some bad situations. So we just got to keep pushing, forward, take the rearview mirror off, and just roll.
Hey, Tyrone, how do you think last week the defense, it was reported that you guys all met as a group and it wasn't individual. How do you think did that happen, and was that a help?
Well, first of all, I don't know if you're trying to get us in trouble or me in trouble, so I don't know what we're talking here. What do you mean met as a group?
The meetings were all together.
Oh, the meetings were all, watching practices. Yeah, we definitely. I think it was great that we got in there, and everybody got to hear everybody's assignment, and everybody got to see everybody's mistakes and mental errors and alignment errors and stuff like that. So it was good to see where everyone's supposed to be, and exactly how a play is supposed to be ran, and I think it was good for us as a defense. And I hope we continue to do it. Obviously we follow guidelines and all that, so we just got to keep doing that and getting better. We got to improve something every single day.
Tyrone, you were talking earlier about playing the run, and you were in a system that had so much consistency and played the run the same way for so long. What have been the biggest adjustments for you in your run assignments here, just as far as what you're looking for and how they want you to get to the ball?
Yeah, well, obviously, if you know football, you know that it's played completely different. So it's just an adjustment. We have to do things differently, in order to, I guess, fulfill our assignment. I don't want to, go into, systems and the differences and all that stuff. Just watch the film, and like everybody that's critiquing, obviously they know football, so just watch and see and look, and you look at the differences and see where that is. But obviously, we're doing different things on the D line, and if you know the difference between two systems, you know what it takes. So we're just trying to be trying to do the system the way we're supposed to do it, and play the defense the way we're supposed to do it. And we gotta do better at it. We have to improve.
Hey, Tyrone, what's the level of appreciation that you might have for what Aldon's been able to do, since considering the layoff he had when you've had to come back from missing the Achilles last year with the hips, and he seems like he's not been a guy who's missed 4+ seasons.
Yeah, no, he doesn't look like he's missed a beat. Aldon, he's definitely, he's come back and he's rolling. I saw his, work in the off season, and just sending videos into each other, just of what we were doing in the workouts. You know why the guy is, where he is and doing what he's doing. He works hard. He works hard at it, and he loves this, and can't take nothing away from him. He plays the system well, and that's what we're all trying to get to. We're all trying to be on the same page, and get on that field and get dubs.
Tyrone, you're the only one on this call who knows what it feels like physically to be in year 9 in this league. You mentioned that a little bit earlier. I was just curious, how would you kind of regards what it's like to physically be in year 9 in the NFL as a defensive lineman for you personally?
Yeah, well, I mean, again, I like to have, no excuses, and I definitely don't like to tell any opponent, how I'm feeling. So I'm feeling great. But and I'm ready to rock. But obviously, year 9, I've gone through injuries, that they don't just go away. They don't just start. They feel better than when it happened, but they don't feel great. There's bumps and bruises. They call Marinelli, going through a year with Marinelli is like dog years. So they call them Marinelli years. So that's you can. I had, I think, 7 years with Marinelli, and so those were 7 dog years. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm a D lineman in the NFL. I love the process. I loved everything about it. I love going to battle. I love this. Every part of it. So I don't regret any of it. And yeah, man, it's been fun. I feel great.
Ron, what are some of the challenges that Kenyon Drake presents in the Cardinals' run game?
The same as any running back in the NFL. Just a good back. I mean, I'm not trying to talk bad about anybody or good about anybody, but it's another running back, and it's another back in the NFL that we got to stop, and we got to do better. Against the run. And if we stop the run, we can play the pass, and that's when the party starts.
Do you like stretching or massages or any sort of things that what things have you learned, at age 30 that your body needs, today that maybe you weren't doing, or during your earliest years in the NFL? How have you kind of learned to adapt and identify what your body needs, and then to form a routine? Like, what goes into preparing your body, and what sort of tactics do you use?
Time. I try a lot of things. I get massage. Shout out my massage therapist Lee. I get treatment throughout the week. There's a bunch of things that I do. I have a hyperbaric chamber that I sleep multiple hours in. There's a bunch of things that I try and everything. But at the end of the day, come Saturday, whatever your body's feeling like, you better suck it up and get on that field and get rolling, because it doesn't matter. So, it's an NFL season. Doesn't matter if it's equivalent. If a game is equivalent to a major car wreck, you better get out there and I don't want to curse, whoop some butt on Sunday.